We head up the creek next.
CapeCast.
Howdy, folks. I'm Eric Williams, and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times for June 10th. We conquer the Quashnet River in East Falmouth in the second half of the show. But first, let's take a look at news. In breaking news, Christopher McCowen, the man convicted of murdering Truro resident Krista Worthington, was stabbed in prison Sunday and has been hospitalized. According to the Boston Herald, McCowen was stabbed by a 7-inch metal shank wielded by a fellow inmate, a 58-year-old white man, and the wound was described as serious. Moments ago, we spoke to McCowen's attorney, Robert George, for this exclusive interview.
I've been able to determine that find out that he's up at the Susan Baranowski facility hospital in Shirley, Massachusetts. In other words, he's not at Walpole. I don't know the nature of his condition. I don't abide by news reports that claim it's serious. It was in the Herald this morning. But I can tell you this, that I would think, although it's never always the case, that if it was life-threatening, that I would have heard something about it from the prison officials themselves.
Now, have you had regular contact with Mr. McCowen over the past few months or so?
Yeah, Chris McCowen calls my office no less than 1 to 2 times a day, and I don't always speak to him, obviously, because I'm not in the office, but my office staff accepts all of his phone calls.
Now, do you have any idea how he's been doing in jail, whether this seems to be an isolated sort of issue?
I do know that he has had no disciplinary problems or any kind of conduct issues while he's been in prison, and this is an isolated incident, and I am practically positive that he didn't cause the incident or provoke the incident that led to his hospitalization.
Stay tuned to CapeCodOnline.com for more on this story. Hey folks, CapeCast headed inland yesterday on a quest up the Quashnet River in East Falmouth. Well, we're cooling down the interior way today here at the Quashnet River Valley Conservation Area. Some say go to the beach on a hot day. We started thinking, what about shade and cool, delicious rivers? Not many places fit that bill, but the Quashnet River does. We're heading upstream. The Quashnet River area at the center of the Mashpee National Wildlife Refuge was once slated for development of hundreds of houses and condominiums, but was protected through the efforts of local folks. The Quashnet River Trail is apparently home to the largest poison ivy collection in America. Let's pick a piece. I always wondered what happened when you eat this stuff. Oh, my esophagus. I gotta scratch it. Whew, that's better. Whew, that was itchy. Looking for some water. Maybe some native trout. Beavers. Pomegranates. Whoopie pies. Who knows? Oh, jeez! There it is, the mighty river, reminding me of Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. Perhaps we'll find Colonel Kurtz.
It's impossible for words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. Horror. Horror has a face.
Well, we found a nice way to the river. It almost seems like something out of Huckleberry Finn down here. Old Blackwater, keep on rolling, Mississippi Moon, etc. Right here on Cape Cod, where it's mostly beach, or woods, or sand. Finally, a river runs through it. Well, it's been a hot walk along beautiful Quashnet River here. Saw some great stuff, dragonflies, damselflies, everything. But man, I am hot. Luckily, there's a portal through the time-space continuum. I'm going to take advantage of it to take a cooling dip somewhere else. Oh, Quashnet gods, he and she, take me to the beautiful sea. Through the portal. 1, 2. Awesome. I've got an idea. Now let's check the all-important Cape and Islands weather forecast, backed by surfcasting video from South Cape Beach and Mashpee. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 64, and for Wednesday, sunny with a high near 79, finally cooling down a bit. Okay, we've got to get out of here. This has been CapeCast for June 10th. Till next time, see ya!
CapeCast.